in the Adriatic Pearl Youth Tournament earlier this year, right here in Budva.
Judge 2 Colombia, Judge 3 France, Judge 4 Morocco, Judge 5 Zimbabwe.
So Kamil Dzhamaev is ensuring that he's snug and secure inside that head guard over in his blue corner. Ms. Tina Politan of Bosnia-Herzegovina is the third person in the ring as the referee. So we're underway then. This is the gold medal bout in the 86 kilogram cruiserweight division, an all southpaw affair between boxers from Uzbekistan and Russia. The man wearing red, who's just scored a cracking right jab to the body and left cross over the top, is Akmaljon Isroilov, 18 years of age, from the Andijan region of Uzbekistan. The southpaw wearing blue is Kamil Dzhamaev. Consecutive national titles, national youth titles at 86 kilograms for Dzhamaev, with Isroilov, the southpaw in red, is the reigning Asian youth champion. Terrific straight punching to both head and body from Dzhamaev. Big swing and a miss over the top with the attempted southpaw left hand from Isroilov. So Isroilov reaching for that southpaw left hand, the two men testing the strength of one another on the inside. And again, Isroilov busy with piercing straight punches in between the high-held gloves of the man in red. Big roundhouse swing and a miss once again, and look at the accuracy, ended by a beautiful right hook to the body from Dzhamaev. And again, moving around the clock face and scoring effectively. Being pushed backwards now is Dzhamaev. Continuing to press is Isroilov, but a terrific portion of the round enjoyed through this second minute by the man in blue from Russia. Dzhamaev just stealing a glance to his corner. There he turns under a left uppercut to the body and left uppercuts and right uppercuts to the chin of Isroilov from Dzhamaev. Beautiful right jab, and again, look at him work both head and body. Wonderful movement and shot selection being exhibited by Dzhamaev. And again, first to the punch and having the final word in the trade-off is Dzhamaev. Looking to press is Isroilov. Referee forced to intervene. Good right hand slung into the body by Isroilov, but countered by a hook over the top, as coming forwards and just losing his shape, such as the desperation in his work, is Isroilov. And again, his punches just taking on a looping, desperate quality, and far more correct, far more compact was Dzhamaev during the course of that opening round. Very good performance indeed from the reigning two-time national youth champion of Russia. Make no mistake, this man had his successes. I just happen to think that the more accurate work came from the man in blue, as evidenced by a combination like that. Working both body and head with really compact, tight punches. Isroilov was aggressive, but his punches took on something of a looping quality through passages of that opening round. And I happen to think that the man in blue did enough, but what say the five scoring judges?
Seconds out.
Well, it's a 3-2 split in favor of Isroilov, the man in red, taking it for judges 1, 3 and 4. And on the resumption of this contest in the second round, flicking out a piston straight right jab is Dzhamaev. Isroilov again coming forwards, but inaccurate with that attempted front foot pressure. Roundhouse left out of the southpaw stance, just clips the chin of Isroilov. Isroilov looking to nudge away with that right hand on the inside. Right jab again off the back foot and then slipping out of the corner. Right left combination from Dzhamaev. Left uppercut to the chest from Dzhamaev. And Isroilov, his aggression simply cannot be faulted, but is it effective aggression when he's being picked off by punches like that? Terrific straight punches being picked by Dzhamaev. Isroilov keen to show the referee that he's not the one doing the holding. And it's Dzhamaev who is spoken to about that infringement. On the resumption, Isroilov launching a right-left combination but couldn't find the range. And again, it's Isroilov keen to show the referee that he's not committing the infringement of holding. Boxers continuing to work away. And again, look at the head guard being clipped by the nudging roundhouse shots at short range from Dzhamaev. Solid left cross landed by Dzhamaev, followed by a right hook to the body, and Isroilov, plenty of industry and aggression, but I think his work is less accurate. There's a right jab on the resumption scored by the man in blue. There's a good right hand landed by Isroilov, and then he keeps the attack going, backing up Dzhamaev towards the ropes on the near side of the ring to our commentary position. So, adjustments required to the head guard of Isroilov, and now the action resumes inside the final minutes of the second round. Remember, the first round taken on a 3-2 split by the reigning Asian youth champion. Overhand left was over the top from Isroilov. And again, his pressure appears to be just testing the gas tank and conditioning of Dzhamaev, because the space he was able to find for his punches in the opening round that's becoming a little less evident here in the second. Closing seconds of the second round. Beautiful right hand from Isroilov as the two men find themselves at close range, leaning on once again. These are big, tall, 86-kilogram boxers. And there's the bell to conclude the round. A far less tidy round of boxing when compared with the first. And remember, this man took the first on a 3-2 split. I thought the man in blue might have done enough to take it. But given that, and that this round was far more this young man's type of contest, what type of scorecards will we see returned after the second round has been concluded? Non-stop pressure being applied by Akmaljon Isroilov. It's Isroilov who has taken the second round on a 4-1 split.
Round 3.
So as we go into the third and final round, it is incredibly tight in terms of the distribution of scores. It is Isroilov leading on a 3-2 split, having taken the first round 3-2, the second round 4-1. And so it's going to require a massive final round now for Dzhamaev to overturn the deficit that he faces. Had the first round been scored the other way, which I thought he did, thought he did the better work in the first 3 minutes, then this contest may have a different complexion on it now, but that is what is being recorded. That is how things stand. And so Dzhamaev needs a massive final round as he receives another stern talking to from the referee. Beautiful right jab from Dzhamaev. Excuse me, from Isroilov to catch Dzhamaev, and Dzhamaev again. There he launches the left cross, which wasn't too far away, but it looks as though as he works away to the body through the command of break, and I think he's in trouble here. Oh, excuse me, no, it's sent to the neutral corner to get the head guard adjusted once again. So this will provide respite for both of the boxers, and Dzhamaev, the combination punching that he produced in the opening round, less a feature of his work here now. See, it's a 1-2 combination at best, and then the two boxers find themselves on the inside where neither man is really able to work effectively at close range. Here's a good right hand slung in to the body from Dzhamaev. But his best successes for my money came at this type of territory. Double jab upstairs, left uppercut to the body. Good portion of the round for Dzhamaev. Now in the first round he was keeping that type of combination punching from distance going. But increasingly throughout the second and the third round he's found himself in that type of territory. Left hand over the top, not too far away from Isroilov. So 2 minutes gone in the third and final round of what is proving to be a really physical, attritional encounter in the 86 kilogram cruiserweight final. And again, increasing amounts of grappling taking place. It's a really hard fought affair, this one. Can Dzhamaev reach down into the depths of his energy reserves and summon up the fuel to produce another fusillade of punches, the likes of which he produced in the opening round, where there was a clear daylight between himself and his opponent, but that is not the case here. Both men feeling the pace as Isroilov seeks to dig away to the body, but neither man proving a particularly effective at short range. But you cannot fault their commitment as they continue to dig deep in search of victory and top spot on the medal podium. So closing seconds of the final round as the men wearily leaning on one another once again. Dzhamaev trying to free his hands to work away, so too Dzhamaev. Now, given the context of the scorecards going into the third and final round, I think it's going to be the man in red who is going to be declared the victor here, because he took the first round on a 3-2 split. I thought Dzhamaev was unlucky for it not to be scored in his favor. Then the second round, Isroilov took on a 4-1 split to give us a 3-2 return of cards going into the final 3-minute round. So given that's the case, it's going to be very difficult for the man in blue to overturn that deficit, but we need to make it official. What say the judges?
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to your judges' scorecards where we have a unanimous decision in favor of your winner. In the red corner, representing Uzbekistan, Akmaljon Isroilov.
Well, as soon as we heard the word unanimous, we knew it was going to be in favor of Akmaljon Isroilov, the 18-year-old from the Andijan region of Uzbekistan, adding world youth gold to the Asian youth gold that he claimed earlier this year in Kazakhstan to cap what has been a magnificent 2024. And my goodness, didn't both of the boxers work throughout that final? Non-stop action. First round of quality was a joy to behold. Thereafter, it became a fight where both men had to dig deep, perhaps working on the very edge and indeed beyond their conditioning, testing the souls of one another. Neither man giving an inch, but the man who produced the better work in the verdict of the 5 scoring judges.